Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Miami Esports. Tonight, we have our last game of the ESC NACE conference, where we have Miami Rocket League going up against Northern Illinois University. And I'm Jacob Chewy Gundrum.
I'm Jack Risky Apperzy.
And we're going to be in for a good game tonight. I mean, the big finale, not just for Rocket League, but kind of for this entire season of Miami's esports. Looking back at it, I mean, we had some pretty good Overwatch Smash Bros. Rocket League did pretty well for having a pretty much brand new roster for this year. But we're going to be looking forward to the future here in a couple of games in a couple of moments. So, I mean, just taking a look back at what Miami has done, we have currently a 1-8 win streak. Not incredible, but again, these guys are new, so I'm not going to put it past them at all. Northern Illinois University going 4-4, pretty middle of the road here. And it's going to be kind of a deciding factor for Northern Illinois. Sadly, we are knocked out of being in the top 8 for the matches, so kind of sad for Miami, but we still are able to kind of shake the pot here in the ESC, depending on the win or loss against Northern Illinois University. But I mean, our team's looking pretty good. Do you have any insights from Northern Illinois from last year?
Not particularly about what or like how their play style is. They're a very solid team. Middle of the pack. They're one of those teams where if you look over them, they're gonna run like trample over you. So you got to take them seriously, especially if you're one of those bigger teams. But definitely you got to respect these guys. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of going to be what Miami's going to look at in most of these teams is they're going to need to kind of follow along, see how they're playing, because a lot of the teams have been going for more aerials and kind of dribble control. We did have a matchup, I believe it was EMU, Eastern Michigan University, who played more of a demo-heavy play style, which was a huge mix-up for Miami, so they had to adjust there. But I think they adjusted pretty well for not going up against many of those teams that will go for a demo style. So we're just going to kind of see what Northern Illinois University goes for. Probably more of the middle of the road. I'd assume more ground dribbling type shots, maybe a few aerials here and there. But Miami just really needs to make sure their boost control is going to be good here, and they're going to be able to hopefully take this game.
Yeah, I think those demo-heavy playstyles are particularly heavy to counter. It's definitely, especially for a new team like this Miami roster, but it's definitely a test of your mentality and can you stay positive. It's definitely frustrating to play against when you go against something like that.
Yeah, and I think that's where Miami shines, is just keeping a positive attitude. I mean, they've gone up against giants like Akron and Ball State, and I mean, they haven't lost a beat. They're smiling through all of the games. They're celebrating when they get their goals. They're celebrating every little win. So, I mean, nothing's getting them down. However, I mean, it's just tough going up against these teams and in such a great league, too. I mean, I mentioned Ball State and Akron, but most of these teams in our ESC, in our league, in our season this year, are incredible. I mean, what, Ball State and Akron are probably some of the top ranked teams in Ohio or even the nation for Rocket League. So, I mean, going up against them is an incredible learning opportunity and an incredible way to kind of show off what prowess they have. I mean, being able to get goals on both of these teams is just, I mean, incredible and just goes to show how much this team has improved over the season. But we're going to be heading in the lobby here soon. So hopefully the game should be starting here really quickly. But I mean, we're going to be keep on talking about some of our fun stuff that we've seen with Northern Illinois and Miami. I mean, Northern Illinois looks like I believe they have another game tonight because I think 8 games does not make sense entirely. So I believe all of them are going to be having about 10 games. So Miami, this is going to be our last game, but I think Northern Illinois might have another game tonight.
Yeah, I will say the one win. If you're gonna pick any game to win this season, I think the one against Ohio U is definitely
Oh my gosh.
the one you're gonna want to pick. So they got to be happy about that one at least.
Yeah, no, we have to take that win against Ohio. I mean, we have the battle for the bricks that we were able to win against, and if that's the only win, we're gonna take that. But it looks like we're heading into game right here. We're going to be going into the kickoff real quick. We have Northern Illinois. We have Hawk, Moxie, and Hertz. And Miami, you know them, you love them. We have a Havocs, Hyben, and Swa. And it looks like Hertz is going to be taking some shots at the front. Moxie's going to go up for it. Off the backboard, Hertz is going to try to take a shot there. Moxie is there to kind of follow in. Third man is going to take a shot. Barely miss it, going off of kind of that side crossbar. Miami's going to try to take it up onto Northern Illinois' turf. Going up, Hyben and Moxie going up against each other. Hyben's able to take control here. Swa's going to kind of circle back, try to take control here against Northern Illinois, but it looks like Hawk is doing some fender benders and just trying to mess them up. A great save by Swa there, but I mean, Northern Illinois is keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, I mean, you mentioned that that different potentials of playstyles that we're going to be seeing here. I think NIU is adopting that aerial playstyle that you were hoping not to see, but they're obviously coming out the gate hot. If I had one tip for these guys is they got to maintain control of the boost. Mm-hmm. When a team comes out aggressive, that's what they're going to do. They're going to eat up the boost. So they got to, defend those boost pads.
Yeah, and that's something that Miami over the season has been struggling with is the boost control. Now, this game, they're looking a lot more healthy, or a lot healthier, sorry, going in with this. I mean, they had some pretty healthy boosts there. Most of them are looking pretty good, and it looks like they're going to be able to get a nice shot on goal, but Hertz is able to save it just in time. They're going to regroup with Hawk. Moxie is going to be kind of the third man staying back, watching what's going to happen, and they're going to take a shot. Hyben's right there. Moxie trying to get that tap off of Hyben, just trying to make any goal here happen, making sure that they're not letting up any pressure against Miami, and great save there by Havocs. Havocs is going to try to dribble it up, and it looks like the first goal goes to Hertz, NIU. I mean, great shot there. Miami kind of a little messed up in their rotation. Looks like Hyben was the only one really in the goal area. Swa did a little bit of a risky move and just wasn't able to capitalize on that. So it's kind of just something that's going to happen. But I mean, it's just one of those things that kind of got unlucky about.
Yeah, I mean, that's a testament to that play style that they're implementing right now. Hawk, off of the kickoff, he's going to take it off the wall and, dribble it in. But they got to keep somebody on that backboard. No matter what the boost meters are at, they got to have somebody up there to challenge.
Mm-hmm. And Miami, what they're challenging, I mean, it's kind of like a 50-50 shot if their challenging is good. And, ooh, demo there. Swa demoing Moxie. Havoc's demoing Hertz. Miami just kind of taking Northern Illinois University kind of by storm, taking almost the entire team out, leaving one man up. But, I mean, that one person had control of the ball, so Miami definitely had them kind of pay attention, make sure they got back, make sure they're watching what's happening here. And I mean, NIU just making sure that even if Miami sends the ball up, they're immediately taking control back again. And this is a little scary situation for Miami. Right above that goal is something that you don't want to see at all. I mean, NIU could have definitely taken some advantage there. But NIU's boosts are looking pretty healthy currently. Miami is probably going to try to do a little something here. We have Hyben trying to take a shot on goal, but it looks like it didn't quite go well.
Yeah, I mean, the way NIU is playing, it's fast. It's not necessarily the cleanest game I've ever seen, but it is kind of forcing Miami to panic a little bit, and I think that's what happened in that first goal. So I think Miami's just got to try and slow the game down a little bit and force those mistakes out of NIU.
And I mean, watching how Miami has played, and for those who have been keeping up with us this season, that Miami usually in the first game doesn't really score many goals. They kind of find their footing in the second, third game. The question is are they going to be able to come back from those? And another demo, Hawk demoing Havocs. I mean, Swallow going for a little bit of a trick shot there, but barely missing the ball. We're at 1 minute left. NIU's up 2 points. Miami still has yet to get a point on board. I mean, we've seen stuff from this happen with them, and yeah, that's kind of to be expected from that situation. Hurts getting a goal on Miami's board. Miami sending all of their men up there. No one's there back to guard the goal. Havocs is the closest one, but I mean, they just couldn't get there in time.
Yeah, I mean, down 2 goals with a minute left, he kind of, you pull the keeper mentality, bring them forward, try and get as many players in the box as you can and get that in the net, but evidently leaving the net open there. And hopefully they can get a goal quick here to keep themselves in. Otherwise, they can get some momentum goals.
Yeah, I mean, once Miami finds their momentum, they have it. I mean, they're going to be getting goals. Now, the only issue is that the other team is already snowballing into their momentum. So we're going to be seeing something there. And again, another shot on Moxie. That was just a great read, honestly. I mean, Hyben was right there, was able to try to send it out, tried to go up against it. Havoc's just a little slow on the draw there. I mean, again, it's one of those things where you kind of just have to get lucky, but also just kind of have to read it a little better. But, I mean, it's going to be hard there. 4-0, 20 seconds left. Miami, I mean, try to get a goal here. Honestly, just get yourselves on the board, get yourself some momentum, get playing. They're in a not bad of a position. If they can just keep this up, last 7 seconds, take a shot here. I mean, they're going to be able to keep it up with some airtime, an airtime goal, but it looks like it's going to end here. NIU getting the first game 1 of the set. Yeah, Miami definitely has their work cut out for them, but I mean, we've seen Miami come back from worse. I definitely think that we're going to be seeing a great game here next. They're going to be able to rack up some more points on goal and be able to kind of do some good from here.
Yeah, I think NIU, they did a very good job of putting Miami in awkward situations that first game, and that's just how their play style is. Game 1 is the feeler game, as you were mentioning, so hopefully, the Miami guys, they have some adjustments that they're making going into game 2. But I will say they need to get points on the board, but it does start with 1. So if they can get 1, they can potentially get 2 or 3, and that's what they're going to need to do against a high offense like NIU.
And I mean, just watching how this kickoff is going, just staying in the middle, but now it's on NIU's side of the court. So, I mean, Miami definitely has something that they can do here. It looks like they're going to be sending something up here. Hyben, great save there. It looks like that NIU was going for a little cheeky shot there, kind of lobbing it up, sending it to Miami's side. But Miami just needing to do something here. And, ooh, that was a little close for comfort for Miami's side. But Miami Hyben at a great boost count. Let's see if they're going to be able to take advantage of it. But it looks like they're on the wrong side now. Havix is going to send it up. But we have one of NIU's players able to kind of just watch what's going to happen. Hertz is going to follow up, but it looks like Miami is able to take back control. Hawk is going to be following in with that. Havix is going to get control of it. Man, there's a lot of H names today.
Yeah, for sure.
We have Hawk, Hertz, Hyben, Havix. But this is a risky area for Miami. And, I mean, they weren't able to get the ball out of there. Moxie getting the goal there. They were, that hurts. That must hurt for Havix there. Havix was able to get a touch on the ball, kind of just setting it up, but wasn't able to kind of get it out of goal. And also another early demolition. Moxie demoing Slaw. Miami definitely taking a little bit more of a beating here, but like you said, starts with one. Miami has to get one goal here, able to get some momentum going off.
Yeah, I think that would really help them out. Right now, I'm seeing they're giving NIU a lot of space to work with, and they just need to get a guy on the ball like as much as possible, and also that'll help on defense when guys got to get back in rotation. So
Yeah, and I mean Miami, able to do something there. Swa was going up for a shot, but it looks like wasn't able to capitalize on it entirely. Hurt's going for a little pinch off the backboard, a little double tap in. Havix getting that demo. I mean, that's definitely incredibly helpful, but I mean, it takes them out of the racing a little bit too. They're going to be kind of needing to go back around. Takes out their boost. Miami's boost. I mean, if you've been with us this season, you know that their boost control is definitely one of their weakest areas. So watching what happens with their boosts is going to be imperative for this game. And I mean, they're looking much better than they have in years in earlier games, but they're still kind of on that lackluster train where there are still points where a lot of them have very little boost to no boost.
yeah, I mean, there are often moments where not only are they all on low boost, but NIU is all on full or close to full boost, like 80 plus. And yeah, it really makes it hard to either, one, clear the ball out of defense and do something with that, or like start any form of attack. So they have to, you know, slow that game down, try and control or gain control of those boosts, and hopefully get something going and get a first goal here.
Yeah, and Miami kind of just playing defense right now, which, I mean, they really need to try to take an offensive side here to just even get on board. I mean, it's only a 1-point game. Miami still yet to score any points as we're getting to just under 2 minutes left. I mean, Miami definitely needs to try to get it on NIU's side of the turf. They get it on their side here, but it looks like they're not able to capitalize on it entirely. Swaz at 0 boost. We need to see them doing something here. But it looks like they're kind of just going around trying to get those boost pads, trying to get enough boost to kind of set something up. Miami, again, their boost is in the 20s and like incredibly low now. They're keeping it on NIU's side. But if NIU is able to take control, like we're seeing here, and they're having a higher boost, like we're seeing with Hawk, it's going to be dangerous for Miami as we get to the 1 minute mark.
Yeah, I mean, 1 minute to go. I will say they've definitely improved. I think by this point last game, they were down 3-0, if I'm not wrong. So it being a 1-goal game just shows like the adjustments that they have made are making an impact. As far as offense goes, there's still work to do. They got to put one in the net.
Yeah, and if Miami can put one in net within these last few seconds, we're going to be able to see them go into overtime and hopefully be able to set something up where they're going to be able to take this game 2. But, I mean, NIU is just going to try to control the ball at this point, I feel like. They're just going to try to make it so Miami is not going to be able to capitalize on any of it. But it looks like a few seconds right in front of NIU's goal. Hyman taking control, dribbling the ball. Are we going to see some shots? It's in the air. Airtime. And spikes it down. NIU getting game 2. Game 2 2-game lead going into the third game. not looking great for Miami. Still has yet to get a goal on board, but I mean, I'm still not counting them out. We've seen games like this, and we've seen them come back with goals. So I mean, it definitely looks bad, but they're not out of the race yet.
Oh, definitely not. Reverse sweep is obviously possible,
Hmm.
especially for these guys. I know they have a really good mentality, so they're never out of it. Um, and I think actually the closing seconds of that game is a good sign for Miami. They had all three of NIU's player on the goal line and
Hmm.
requiring them to, make a desperate save there in the closing seconds of the game. I think we're finally seeing Miami get something going on the offensive end. They just have to execute.
Mhm. Yeah, and the execution, I mean, again, going back, these guys are new, so they're more used to playing on their own with maybe just some random people or even just kind of one-on-ones or like free-for-all esque games. So incredible I mean, just what we've seen through the year, they've adapted incredibly this season and have actually worked together as a team incredibly for again this being their first season together. So watching Miami just growing, and I've had the privilege to watch them do this through the season, but her, NIU already getting an early goal as I've been talking about their season so far. Miami again having one guy on the goal line, they need to maybe send the second guy up. I think both of them were maybe going back on the loop, trying to get the boosts, but Miami just really needs to watch it, especially when it's close to the goal. They need to make sure that they're keeping pressure on. But it looks like Miami trying to take some shots here, keeping it on NIU's side. We're going to see Havoc's. Hyben's going to be kind of watching the goal line here. And, ooh, looks like they're going for a double tap off the backboard, but it looks like NIU wasn't able to take control of it. Havoc's maybe going for the same thing, but it looks like Hertz was able to interrupt it just in time. Hyben's going to take control of it, though, off of Hertz's little save off the backboard. But we're going to see a 50-50 in the air against Havoc's and I believe it was Hertz, and see them doing that again. Hertz is able to send something up. Moxie was going to go for the shot, but Miami is able to send it off and send it back onto NIU's side, making it so that they're going to hopefully be able to get some shot opportunities off here soon.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a lot of offense coming out of Miami right now, which is a good sign. Another shot on target there has to be saved away by NIU. So that Miami is really finding their footing here as far as offense goes. I just think they need to, maintain possession of the ball on the offensive side. I feel like oftentimes when they get up there, they're rushing and then they're throwing away possession, which kills their offense completely. So they need to, find each other with that communication.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's something that NIU is doing great. I mean, just watching that last goal that they got with NIU, Moxie being able to take control there. Also, them getting a demo there on one of Miami's players, I believe, able to kind of clear up the goal, kind of going for a little bit of a demo style play, but only for when it's getting people out of goal. I mean, demos are great, but it uses up a lot of your boost, and also it sends you out of that area where that player is. So it's kind of a trade-off there. So kind of going for a little bit of a almost not entirely a sacrifice, but watching what they're going to do and making sure that they're going to be able to take control there. But NIU able to send it back onto Miami's side. Miami definitely has to do something here. Knock it out of there. Swaz going to be able to lob it up to NIU. And it looks like Hawk is driving backwards to try to hit the ball out of the way. Kind of a little bit of a funky play there, but Hyben's going to try to take control. Going to try to do some aerials. Hawk is able to not knock the ball, but knock Hyben out of the way. Havoc's is going to take a shot in the corner. Barely miss off the backboard. I mean, Miami definitely just needs to do something here, needs to get a shot on clock as we're reaching about the halfway point.
Yeah, and I think this is, although they are still 2-0 up, I think this is the sloppiest we've seen on IU play this series. And I think Miami's got to take advantage of that, as we're going to see Heisen with a race to that ball in the corner, forcing two NIU players to double commit. There's only one back. But again, there's only one Miami defender back, so kind of the same on both sides there.
Oh, Swat, really, that was a little bit. That had me on the edge of my seat there. Swat just dribbling out of Miami's goal, but it looks like NIU is able to take advantage there. And I mean, Hertz is just going to get a shot off. We're going to be seeing that. Hawk is going to send it to the middle. Hertz is going to send it up. Two of Miami's players were there, but I mean, it again, some of the boost management we're seeing. They can only jump, they can only get so high in the goal. They're not going to be able to block a lot of it. So we need to see Miami, I mean, needing to take some shots here, needing to do some tries. Right inside Miami's goal. And Miami is back onto a three-man defense, it looks like, right here. I mean, Miami definitely needs to find their footing. Kind of, one of the things that they do is just lob it up and hope that one of their players has enough boost, is able to get there before the other team is. But NIU keeping a lot of pressure on here. Miami making sure that they're getting it out of the goal. It's still staying on their side, but I mean, they're trying to set it up so they're not going to be able to worry about it as much. As we go into 1 minute remaining, NIU is taking control of this game, and it's not looking great for Miami currently.
No, Miami's got to get on the board here. And with two players on zero boost, it's going to be difficult to do that. NIU just pounding this backboard over and over and over again, just trying to waste as much time as they can. Not even with the intent to score right now. They're just burning as much time as they can, passing it to each other, kind of playing keep away a little bit. Miami has got to get on the ball like Swa is going to there. But they really need to keep control, and that's going to be a shot on target. Woo! But Hawk is able to get back. Fortunate for NIU.
Yeah, I mean, Miami having that second and third man is imperative for them. And a pinch shot going for going for NIU's goal. Hertz is able to stop it. I mean, great save by Hertz. And as we get into the final few seconds, it's going to be sent up in the air, but it's going to get knocked down. NIU takes this game, taking the match, sending it to 5-4 for NIU and 1-9 for Miami to close out Miami's season. So a little bit of a heartbreaker, but I mean, Miami played their best, making sure that they're just, I mean, getting back to the fundamentals, making sure they're getting through the basics. And honestly, for a new team, two of them are freshmen even. Having a 1-9 record isn't the greatest thing, but still having that win is nothing to be ashamed of. I mean, Miami playing their best, making sure that they're able to just say, hey, we're here. We're not just some team that you're getting a free game off of. We're able to get some points. We're able to get a game. We're able to do some work here. But I mean, I can't wait to see what they do in the future. We're probably going to be seeing some just random here and there tournaments that we're going to be seeing from them. But yeah, looking like a very solid Rocket League team that we're going to be having within next couple of months to years, maybe, depending if they all stay on this. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright for them. I think a lot of them coming in with maybe not very much competitive experience, it can be a little overwhelming. But the fact that they are able to compete and they did get that one series win just shows that they have it in them, right? They have to figure out how to stay consistent and how to unlock that potential in every series and not just particularly one.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, watching how we've been playing Rocket League, I mean, you can definitely tell that these are more individual players, but you can tell that they've been adapting over the season to more of a player and teamwork basis. At the beginning of the season, sure, they were getting a lot more goals, but those were kind of single-sided goals that they were seeing with only maybe one person plays or taking advantage with the other team players. Going with that, but I mean, watching how they've been able to play as a team now, maybe they're scoring fewer goals, but I mean, you need to watch. I mean, teamwork at this rate, especially in college esports, is what you need to see. But we're going to be finishing up here. But tomorrow at around 8:30, we have Valorant CVC. They're not in their season yet. They technically start next semester, but we're going to be seeing a lot of fun competitions from them, looking like a very solid team, and also a lot of new players. So we're going to be seeing a lot of fun from that. And then Next week is a little up in the air because we're just finishing up our regular season. So some of our players are going to be going into postseason wrap ups. Some of them are going to be going into some other matches. So you might see some of the regular stuff, or you might be seeing some of our later stuff for next semester, like maybe Street Fighter or League of Legends. But we'll be seeing you then. Again, my name is Jacob Chewy Gundrum,
I'm Jack Risky Appersy.
and you all have a great rest of your night.